What's up, guys? Let's freaking eat. I didn't expect this. Which one's ranch? Are they both ranch? I thought one would be blue cheese. Shout out to one of my OG subscribers. Wanted me to eat pizza. And pizza sounded delicious. Sadly, there's not like really good pizza around here. So I went to the nearest pizza place to me. And it's alright. It's also small. This was almost $30. Like, no, what? I really wanted blue cheese with these. I kind of like that they're super crispy. But they're supposed to be buffalo. Are they? Can buffalo be a dry rub? Like, why is there no sauce? I'm loving the crispy outside though. Those are decent. I miss Little Caesars. I just want a Little Caesars cheese pizza. I know there's people out there that are haters on Little Caesars and they don't like it. But honestly, their $5 cheese pizza is better than this. And this is smaller. And it was like double the price. I'm just saying. But it's still good enough to eat. I do not like celery, honestly. It's like lettuce, like crunchy water, but it has a distinct taste, you know? Like, I prefer crunchy water, the lettuce version, over the celery version. So, you guys know I'm on TikTok, and it's literally an obsession at this point, which is not okay. Like, I spend way too many hours a day watching TikToks. But I do enjoy reading, and so, like, I've been on Book Talk or whatever, like, trying to find some things to read. This is just water. I forgot to grab a drink. And everyone's raving about Colleen Hoover right now. So I started reading her books. They're really good. They're really dark, though. They talk about, like, some pretty dark stuff, but they're intriguing. I don't know. So anyway, I really enjoy her books so far. I guess some incident happened. I don't know when, but with her 21-year-old son. And he was, like, talking on Snapchat to a 16-year-old. And allegedly, I don't know, okay? I only read a couple of things. Allegedly, he asked her for inappropriate pictures. So the girl, like, reached out to Colleen Hoover on Instagram, I think. She DM'd her. Or maybe on Twitter, I don't know. These are buffalo, but not a saucy buffalo. I'm so confused. And allegedly, Colleen Hoover ignored the girl's message and blocked her. So I guess a lot of people, you know, cancel culture. A lot of people are canceling her for that. And she came out and said that she did speak with the girl. And ultimately, she's sticking up for her son, which I'm not a parent, but I think, like, I don't think you can cancel someone for their children's mistakes. And I think what they're canceling her for, if it happened, was that the fact that she blocked her and didn't speak to her about it. But, and then also the fact that her books glorify not so good things. I'm being vague because I don't know what I can say on here. Hopefully this isn't boring you. So anyway, I just went down this rabbit hole of Colleen Hoover and her son and her books. And people are canceling her for that. And I don't know. I think cancel culture is very toxic. I'm not saying that he shouldn't be held accountable for what he did. That is wrong. If that's what happened, that is wrong. She's underage. Don't do that, you know? But, like, if it happened that Colleen did block the girl and not respond, I'm not a parent, but I think a parent's first response is always to protect their child, right? I'm not saying that if she blocked her, that was right. But through a parent's perspective, the first thing that you want to do is check in with your child, make sure that you know, just like protect them. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about all this, because someone had said, when I was talking about a book on TikTok, someone said, like, oh yeah, I can't read her books because of her and her son. I mean, ultimately, it was her son that did something wrong. But then it got me to thinking about all of the things in the media and in the books we read, in the Netflix shows we watch, that, like, should be canceled. Like, people should be canceled then for the stories that they tell. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to explain. I think people pick and choose what they think is okay to consume and what's not. And yet, you know, so someone will say, oh, I can't read those books because they have, like, they talk about DV and SA. But then it's like you're so into true crime, like Jeffrey Dahmer stories, and like he did some effed up shit. You know what I mean? And you're watching that, you're consuming that, and you're talking about it online and talking about it to your friends, and you're raving about it, and like, oh my gosh. But that is messed up. And that's glorifying serial unalivers. I don't know what I can say on YouTube and what I can say on TikTok, so like it's annoying, but you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna cancel someone for writing about things that are dark and inappropriate and whatever, then cancel all of it. You know what I mean? Like, J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, she's transphobic. People still read Harry Potter, and even though Harry Potter doesn't talk about being transphobic in the books, the person that wrote it, like, her standards and moral compass and like how she treats people and what she believes in, I mean, like, shouldn't that book series be canceled because she isn't accepting of everybody and everybody's life decisions? You know what I mean? Am I rambling, ranting, not making sense? I don't know. I just think, like, how can you how can you pick and choose what's acceptable and what should be canceled? But, oh my goodness, I'm going down a deep rabbit hole in my mind. Like, there's an aspect of trauma too, you know what I mean? If you've experienced DV and there's a book talking about it, it's probably triggering. So, I mean, most things are subjective, so I get that. I also am not a black and white thinker, so I always try to see things from both perspectives. And I wouldn't say it's necessarily a good thing all the time. I just would say that it makes me a very understanding person, I think. Being like a middle ground. My fiance actually was upset with me. Should I air out our business like that? What am I saying anymore? I think because I'm cutting it here. Was this worth $30? No. That was including a tip, though. Did it fill my belly? Yes, it did. I don't know if anything that I said made sense. For some reason, I started to talk and then my mind just like wandered. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't bore you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're eating good. Happy Martin Luther King Day. And have a good week. I'll see you guys next time.